Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to do my top 19 of 2019 beauty products I really fell in love with or use every single day or just really want to recommend to you guys. So let's just jump right into it. So first of all, I have to say this glasses container for all of my glasses, I can even fit 2 other pairs in there still, has really revolutionized my beauty routine. Just being able to see all my glasses in one place, match them to my outfit, match them to my makeup. This thing is amazing, and if you are a fellow glasses wearer, I would strongly recommend you look into getting one of these containers. You can get smaller ones if you don't have 9 pairs of glasses like I do. Technically, I only have 6 pairs, and then I have 2 like costume pairs, but eventually, or if I put my sunglasses in here, like I could fill this up. So really recommend this type of acrylic glasses container. And I really want to shout out to Stacy and Annette who gifted this to me. Really amazing. Thank you guys. Now that I own that, I could never go back to just putting glasses back in their case or just having them scattered about. So there we go. Number 1, an acrylic glasses case. Alright, moving on then. Let's see. Should we start with tools or just hardcore beauty? And maybe I'll like mix it up each time. So next I have this foundation. And this is the Elizabeth Arden New York Flawless Finish Perfectly Satin 24 Hours. I have the color 01 Alabaster, and it's expensive, but this stuff is amazing. I love it. I think it's a really great color match for me when I'm dealing with like acne and other stuff. It really does a good job of covering it up, but then you can also just use a tiny little bit amount on like no makeup days where it just kind of evens you out, gets rid of all your redness. Really a lovely foundation. Really easy to clean the bottle if it gets gunky, which I also appreciate. Comes with a pump, which is amazing. It's really similar to the Estee Lauder foundation that everybody loves, double wear. So if you've been trying double wear but you want to switch it out, I would strongly recommend this Elizabeth Arden New York Flawless Finish. And this was actually recommended to me by Jessica, I think, maybe a year or 2 ago. So absolutely love this. Use it almost every single day. How random is this? Just a goody shower comb. So I keep this in the shower. I normally tend to try to keep my hair natural and curly. Although as you can see, I was really bad and straightened it. Not bad, but just experimenting. But in the shower, when I now do my curly girl appropriate shampoo, regardless of how I style it, which they really encourage you to use a lot of conditioner and maybe not rinse it all out so that your hair stays nice and moisturized. So to detangle in the shower, I use this thing like literally every day, every time I shower. It's amazing, and I rarely use it on dry hair. It just lives in the shower, and I flippin' love this thing. And it's like a couple bucks at Walmart or your drugstore, whatever you have. I would highly recommend a shower brush. Another foundation. This one is the Josie Maran Argan Matchmaker Serum Foundation, and it is in the color Fair. Again, a very expensive product. I just bought it on a whim to see if I would like it, and generally I'm not a huge fan of serum foundations because I feel like they don't give you enough coverage. But this is a really good mix of just enough of a hint of coverage that you feel like you're doing something good, and then it's just like moisturizing. It feels good. It's not like thick on the skin, but it feels much thicker than a serum, almost like a moisturizer on the skin. And I've been using it every day, and a lot of days, I would say most days, I actually mix it with my Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Perfectly Satin. So I'm usually wearing a combination of these 2 foundations, and I think it works absolutely fantastic. I really wasn't expecting to like this thing as much as I have ended up enjoying it. Back to beauty tools. Oh my god, you guys, I just can't quit it. Beauty blender. Just classic beauty blender. I've heard really good things about Shop Miss A dupes of this beauty sponge, which are like $1, but I haven't been brave enough to shop Miss A yet. Sometimes being a Canadian, it's a little bit, you have to figure out, well, duties and taxes and shipping and all this stuff. So for now, I tend to buy a bulk package of beauty blenders when they're on sale at Christmas, and that'll usually last me the year. And then one Christmas, I got this little glass container, which I really love to just keep it on my desk. This one's coming up maybe about replacement age. But yeah, it's a classic, and I just think it's such a great way to apply your foundation once you get your beauty blender wet. And generally every time I wet it is when I cleanse it, so it'll stay on my desk dirty because I've used it. And then the next day when I wet it, I just use the beauty blender bar soap and just give it a quick rinse, get off the residue, and then we're good to go again. A really nice element to add to your beauty routine, especially if you like a really natural kind of light foundation. And I use it to blend contour, blush, whatever. If it's on my face, under my eyes, it's probably been put there by a beauty blender. Next, let's talk more skincare. These Stridex alcohol-free salicylic acid maximum pads, which are for acne, I think are really, really nice. So I don't just use them to prevent acne. I get a lot of like gunk built up on my chin area and it gets quite dry. So I find that these are really great for exfoliating. And I do have like more expensive solutions. I have the Pixie Glow Tonic that I really like, as well as some higher end like liquid peels. But as far as long-term budget and everything goes, and effectiveness of the results that I get, I think these Stridex pads are really, really great. I get them on Amazon and I buy them in bulk, and I just go through them. You can use them maybe once a day if your skin's sensitive, maybe every other day. I don't use it every day. I just use it when I notice that like buildup, or if I have any dry, flaky skin. And then I follow up with a really nice moisturizer. Speaking of which, a moisturizer that I've absolutely fallen in love with is this Dr. Jart Plus Cicapair. I don't know what this is. This is their Tiger Grass cream in a tube. So this is a 50 ml tube. Again, it's so expensive, you guys. I need to find a cheaper dupe of this stuff. But it's for moisturizing and soothing your sensitive, dry skin. And I was a little bit worried that it would be too thick for my face, or it would break me out, or it would clog my pores, but absolutely not. Especially with this extreme cold spell here in Alberta. This stuff has been so healing, so amazing. It helps keep my dry flakes away. Helps my foundation go on really smooth. I do give it a little bit of extra time to kind of like soak into my skin, because it does kind of leave a film on your skin when you first apply it, but that goes away once it's had a few minutes to settle. But yeah, I kind of use this as my primer slash moisturizer for my face, and I flippin' love it, although it's too dear to use anywhere else on my body. If you have any drugstore recommendations that would dupe this, or something that I can get at Shoppers Drug Mart, do let me know, because I purchased this at Sephora, and one of my goals this year is to not buy things at Sephora. So I need to really think of a alternative solution to substitute this for. But this is lovely, lovely stuff. Another real dry skin products, this one for my lips. So this is the Lana Lips 101 ointment. It is a multi-purpose super balm, and you can use it anywhere you have super, super dry skin. So I use this on my lips every morning, every night. I love it. It's really got no scent. It's basically just lanolin. And this for sure is a repurchase for me. And again, if you have dry patches of skin anywhere, sometimes I use this on my ankles because they get really itchy on the front of my ankles. I don't know why that is. But I've been looking for a really good lip product for my extremely dry lips. We're talking super, super desert dry lips, and this stuff really does the trick. It's nourishing, it's soothing, it lasts for a very long time. I really, really love and recommend this stuff. Another beauty tool I like kind of in that mouth region is my Brawn Epilator. I've done a whole review on this guy, but basically you turn it on and then you use it to epilate off all your hair. I used to go and get my upper lip and my eyebrows waxed every so often, but now I just stick to this epilator. Just got a bunch of tweezers on the top, and you can just do it at home. It doesn't break me out. I just use rechargeable batteries in there, so it doesn't cost me anything to use it really. And yeah, I can just do it when I start to notice hair up there. And I can also like use it on my chin and neck area. If you are like me and you get a little hairy in those places, it's a really good solution. This guy is no surprise to any of my long-term viewers. This is the L'Oreal Lumiere Intense, and I have it in carbon black, but I also buy the black Miko one all the time. This stuff is amazing. It's what I'm wearing today. It's what I wear literally almost every single day of my life. If I'm wearing eyeliner, unless I'm testing out a new product, this is what's on my eyes. It's got this beautiful felt tip that's really easy to control. It's not too flimsy, but it's also not too stiff. It always feels nice and wet. It goes on so smoothly. I really, really recommend this stuff, especially if you want to wear a thicker wing or a thin wing and you just want a nice amount of control. It's also a really good price. They last for a very long time. It's easy to tell when they've kind of dried up because they kind of get a little like crusty, and you know for sure it's time to throw them out. So this is a constant repurchase for me. If they ever discontinue this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, here's a super random one. I was watching some Graveyard Girl and she kept wearing these like stupid elf ears. And I was like, what are these stupid elf ears? Like, I think I might want a pair. So I went on Amazon and I bought a pair of these stupid elf ears. And they are so flipping amazing. They come in 2 different sizes, a long and a short size. And it came in a 2-pack, so I got both sizes. So this is the short one, and this is the long one, and they really just like hook onto your ears. I put foundation on them. I have washed the foundation off of them. I have done so much with them. I wear them at Halloween. They are just like so super cute. I don't really have any excuse or place to wear them regularly, but I just keep them on my desk, and sometimes I'm like, Doug, put these on and let's spend the night pretending we're in Middle Earth or something. And yeah, just super cheap, super fun, completely reusable, which is what I love, and you don't need to glue them or anything. They just kind of stay on. So I would highly recommend, if you are a huge fantasy nerd, check out these elf ears. I tell ya. Again, no surprise to anybody, my Fenty Beauty matchstick in amber. I tried out some of Rihanna's other matchsticks, which you can check out my full review up here. But the only one I ended up really falling in love with was the contour stick. And boy, did I fall in love with it. It is just the perfect color if you're very fair like me. This is an amber, but they do make a bunch of different other colors. And I use it almost every day. It's just the most easy, most smooth to glide on. It blends in like a dream. I notice it lasting all day. This Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. It's a peel-off mask. It smells fabulous. It is basically a Biore strip that you can put anywhere you want. So like if you just want to do your nose, maybe stick to Biore strips. But if you want to pull gunk from your cheek pores or your chin pores, or if you get forehead gunk, this stuff is amazing. I've done a full video on this luminizing black mask from Boscia, but I really recommend it. I love having a tube open. This one's almost completely used up. Doug will often take this from me and use it as well. I think it is the most effective type of this mask. Like, I've tried other masks. I feel like they don't quite stick and pull out gunk as well as the Boston one does. Plus, I really like the fact that it's black, so when you do peel it off, you can see everything that comes out. The only annoying thing is it takes a long while to dry before you can peel it off, otherwise it won't do anything. They recommend 30 minutes. Sometimes, depending how thick you might put it on, it might go even longer than that 30 minutes. But as long as you're not going anywhere, it's not uncomfortable to wear. So maybe it's not that big of a problem. But I just love the feeling of putting this on and then taking it off. It kind of has like a cooling sensation when you put it on. And this is definitely a HG face mask for me. Sephora Blush to Go Blush Stick in Miss Spicy. Before I discovered these two products, I just thought stick makeup wasn't for me. But there's just something about both of these products where they're not too like dry, where they go on too dry, and they're not so soft that like when you blend them out, they're completely gone. It is the Sephora brand, so once it's out, like, I'm not shopping at Sephora this year, but it was dirt cheap. I think I got it and a highlighter stick for like $10. And seriously, the most perfect neutral color, goes with every look, goes really well with my complexion. I notice it, but it's not too overpowering, super easy to blend in. I really can't say enough good things about this blush. Speaking of blending, my Artiste brushes. I got a set of Artiste brushes a while ago from Doug for my birthday, I think it was my birthday. And then I went and got this like bigger blending brush separately because it didn't come with the set. And I have to say, I just flipping love this thing. These are my two most used brushes. This one often for like contour or blush or highlight, and this for foundation. So oftentimes I use it in conjunction with my beauty blender. It's just so nice and dense. Absolutely gorgeous. I did have a problem where it actually snapped off. The head snapped off, but Artiste did send me a replacement. You can check out that whole ordeal here. But this one has been really good. I've been careful to be very gentle, and I just think it is so worth the investment. They're elegant on your desk. They look great. They are just plastic, so if you want to cheap out, I would really recommend the knockoffs you can get at Amazon or Marshalls or Winners. But yeah, I just love this style of brush, and again, it's something that I use every day when I'm wearing foundation, just to like do a final blend. My perfume of the year, no big surprise again, I'm so predictable. This is the Burberry, what is this? This is the Burberry Brit Rhythm. I don't know if you can still get this, but I do have a backup bottle as well. Again, it's something that I use every single day, just one spritz in the air, and I just feel like it's my signature scent. It is so beautiful. It's like a powdery, I would say it smells like kind of dry and baby powdery, but with like a floral something to it. It's super feminine smelling. I do like the bottle a lot. It'll last forever, and it just makes me smile every time I use it. I really adore this perfume, and again, if I ran out of it, which hopefully I won't for a long time, it would be a for sure repurchase. Okay, 3 more products left. Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Primer. This is an eyeshadow primer, and okay, I've done a full video on this. You can check it out up here. I did a 12-hour wear test. I don't think it helped my eyeshadow perform any better. I still get some creasing. This is the end of a day here, so my makeup is quite old. So I don't think it helps with longevity or preventing creasing, but what I love about it is just the way that, like, if you have been out of the shower or you've moisturized and you use this product, I feel like if you have oily lids, it kind of resets it so that your eyeshadow is ready to blend beautifully. It's not going to stick to your oily eyelid or anything. I find that with good long-lasting eyeshadows, it's not a problem, but it just makes application that much better. So again, I really love this stuff. Plus, I mean, it lasts forever. I ended up with a sample of it, which was maybe like half the size ages ago. Probably less than half the size. Probably like a quarter of the size. And the sample lasted me for flippin' ever. So then when I bought the full size, this is gonna last me like years. For real. This freaking water flosser. Oh my god, I'm addicted to it. I feel like I need to use this at the end of every day. Again, I've done a full video of it. You can check it out. But when my mom said she got a water flosser and she was using it every day, I was like, great, mom, like, whatever. Like, I'm probably, even if I got one, I probably wouldn't floss every day. And she's like, you don't understand. It just feels so amazing on your gums. So I finally broke down and I got one. And I have to say, you really feel an amazing difference on your gums. I feel like my gums are so much healthier. I know my dentist is going to be proud of me. I occasionally do still floss regularly. I'm pretty lucky in that my teeth are quite straight. But I know, like in my mom's case, her teeth are a little bit more crowded. So whereas normal flossing would be very uncomfortable, or if you have braces or anything, this thing will just get everywhere that normal floss can't get to. And I have to say, I'm pretty much addicted to using this once a day because it just feels amazing. Try it out. And my last favorite of 2019, this is a complete surprise. I ended up using some Sephora reward points for a little Bare Minerals set, and it came with this Gen Nude Everything color. I have two colors. I have Everything and a different one, but they're very similar colors. Like in my mind, they're exactly the same color. And I would probably wear them interchangeably. But I'm wearing it right now. It's such a beautiful color. It goes on really glossy and thick and like globby. And your hair will stick to it. But oh my god, it just feels so soothing. So like, again, if you have super dry lips like me, it just feels like heaven when you put it on. It doesn't have any plumping or tingling sensation at all. And once it's had a little time to set, it's not matte, it's more like a wet velvet or something. I don't know. But it just feels so comfortable. It lasts for a very long time because it is so thick. You only need the tiniest amount, just kind of in the center of your lip. And it feels so good. It's got a very light scent, hardly any scent at all. And again, I think the colors are great. So if you're looking for a very therapeutic feeling lip gloss / lip color that lasts for a decent amount of time, again, I would really recommend these Bare Mineral Gen Nude lip things. And do check if you do shop at Sephora, because oftentimes you'll find these as like 100-point rewards or like 500-point rewards with a full little set. So you could try it out for free. That's it. That is my top 19 of 2019 beauty products. Let me know what you thought about my picks, and if you have your own picks either on Instagram or on YouTube, or you just want to list them down below, let me know what your top products of 2019 were, and if there's anything that you guys think I should try out, because honestly I get so many suggestions from YouTube or my commenters or Instagram. Like, I flippin' don't know how people survived without the internet, so I'm trying to do my part to give back a little bit. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, subscribe if you want more beauty content from me. I put out videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. A huge shout out to my patrons who help make these videos possible. A huge shout out to you for watching, and with that, I will see you all in my next beauty video.